somebody's always talking about Ivelisse.
Yeah, living rent-free, as the kids say, in many people's minds, but I gotta say, only about a month and a half, 2 months ago or so, it was a Shine Championship defense at Texas Wrestling Entertainment. It was presented by the Texas Wrestling Academy, and reality of the situation, Myka Madrid, while the official was down, arguably had Ivelisse tap out. We showed some footage of that as part of the video that was submitted by Myka Madrid. In Myka's mind, she was a hair away from defeating the first ever 4-time Shine champion. And I think Madrid thinks, look, I know how to beat you. I feel like I can do it. And of course, the face of Ivelisse shows both nonchalance as well as the confidence. And when you've beaten just about everybody, when we put it this way, you're bringing international stars from Australia in the form of Shaza McKenzie, who had a phenomenal showing against Ivelisse at Shine 72. And I would not piss off Myka Madrid.
Oh, Ivelisse is just having the time of her life in there. Cracks her across the face. But you know, when you can fight as well as Ivelisse does wrestle, I mean, she can just do both, and you see that confidence. Nobody ever scares her, gets her nervous, agitated. She knows she's in control coming into the match.
But, and again, when it comes to Ivelisse as champion, just has been unstoppable, and every time that belt finds its way off of the waist of Ivelisse, it comes back just as quick. It's hard to come up with names that have mattered in this sport that haven't fallen to Ivelisse.
She's beat them all over the world. But she's in there with Myka Madrid tonight, and what an opportunity here in Clearwater, Florida. Can you imagine if she walked out of here as the new Shine champion?
And you just saw a lot of folks doubted Renee Michelle. Our new Shine Nova champion is Renee Michelle. If you doubt Myka Madrid, you said it, 11 years in the sport, been training under Rudy Gonzalez. Myka has been on the road, she's been in the fights, but there's nothing like a fight with Ivelisse.
Well, like it's been said for years, anything can happen on a Shine show, and it probably will. And the last match is evidence of that. Law would call that an upset.
Charging in, Ivelisse gets out of the way and using her opponent's emotions, and that's what Ivelisse is just an expert at. She will dissect you mentally and physically, and you're already seeing it here from Ivelisse with the strikes. Doesn't matter what size you are. I have seen Ivelisse beat up women smaller, larger, people who should have been stronger, people who should have defeated Ivelisse, and Ivelisse has won.
She's very intimidating. Just being in her presence, you can feel it. You know, just exudes confidence.
And you said the word, intimidation. I mean, that is Ivelisse, except Ivelisse backs it up. But right now, Myka Madrid is backing things up here. Got the arm, got the knee in the face of Ivelisse and forcing the champion to have to escape. And of course, Ivelisse, on cue, does just that.
She grabs that side headlock and just cinches it in. Referee checking closely, but I can guarantee you, you're not finishing off Myka with a side headlock. It's going to take a hell of a lot more than that.
And it may have been a 1 count only, but the challenger forcing the shoulders down of the champion. Myka Madrid, not only is she our ACW Women's Champion, no stranger to gold elsewhere in the sport, especially in the state of Texas. So Madrid knows what it takes to be a champion and also knows how to defeat a champion pinfall, as well as what Ivelisse might do in another, perhaps what Ivelisse might have to do to retain a championship in a small package. No.
And right upon entering professional wrestling, she received elite level training coming out of the Texas Wrestling Academy. Very few out there as good as Rudy Boy Gonzalez, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to training and coaching. You can see a lot of his style in Myka. Very aggressive, very physical. Beautiful drop kick, finds the mark.
Yeah, twice in a row, rocking the champion here, and now Two Boots now taking down Ivelisse, and you see Ivelisse, a little bit of egress, take a moment to regroup. But all the while, here's Myka Madrid. You've got to feel the confidence. And in fact, looks like Madrid might be coming for Ivelisse. Oh, the caught by Ivelisse. And in fact, you're seeing right now, man, Ivelisse, what a neck breaker. using the ring as a weapon, Ron.
I think Ivelisse kind of got a little lucky there because Myka's slide the brakes seemed to be put on, and Ivelisse was able to seize that advantage, take advantage of the opening, and now you know how dangerous Ivelisse is in this position, and seems to be having let's be honest, she seems like she's having a good time out there, dishing out the punishment.
And Ivelisse smartly breaking up the 10 count, and as you already pointed out, friction was not Myka Madrid's friend, and Ivelisse now the chops, rocking Madrid. But I'll say this, Madrid, a tough woman. I've seen some battles from Myka, not just here in the World Wrestling Network, like I pointed out, all throughout the sport. But of course, Ivelisse has been unstoppable, but guess what? You woke up Myka Madrid, Ivelisse.
Like waking up a sleeping giant, but then Ivelisse just shoves Myka in that steel barricade. Seems like she caught the back of her head. Very dangerous.
Ivelisse absolutely just thrives in the fight, Ron.
Oh, she loves to dish out punishment. Those chops, you see him just enjoying laying them in. Now, beautiful clothesline cover, hook of the leg. I think that's it. Not enough.
And now a little frustration on the face of the champion. And I'll tell you right now, if you watch the facials, ooh, what a kick, of Ivelisse, you will just see anger. You will see annoyance. And I mean this as polite as I can, and I hope Ivelisse doesn't find me later to murder me for saying it. She's a curmudgeon. She's angry. She's cranky all the time.
She seems offended as well. Like, if you're in the match with Ivelisse, the idea that you think you could even fight back. How dare you?
And if you don't hit her hard enough, she's going to hit you twice as hard.
She's even more upset. Yeah, you better give you the best because she feels disrespected if you're not.
Pin.
They're 110. Hold on a second.
Yeah, 2 count only, but
a little bit of disappointment. I think she thought that was it. Looking at that referee, there's been problems with those two in the past. Poor Rodney feeling the wrath of Ivelisse. That's not anything that I want any part of at all.
Trust me, there is not a line of people wanting to referee a match with Ivelisse.
I don't even think she knows I exist. I try to stay with, like, nowhere near eye shot.
You don't want to have the ire of Ivelisse faced upon you, and Madrid trying to get the adrenaline flowing. The WWN faithfuls trying to get behind the challenger, and could we see some offense here from Madrid? But now, beautiful trip, Yornagi pinfall. No.
How deep did she get with the hook of the legs? And you can see anytime Ivelisse chooses to throw it into that next gear, sometimes you don't even know that next gear exists, and then she does it. Lightning quick. 4-time champion.
No, and you bring up a good point. It is so rare that I can even start to predict when is Ivelisse getting tired. And just when you think perhaps, hey, maybe the champion's about to falter, boom, there's a 4th gear, a 5th gear, a 6th gear. Hell, I drive an automatic, but I don't think there's 6 gears or 7 gears in a car. Ivelisse definitely has it.
I got 6 in my Mustang. I think I'm only using 5 of them, though, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, look at that beautiful kick. Got all of it. Buying some time. Myka going up top, but Ivelisse having none of that. Goes clear across the ring, giving no target whatsoever.
Yeah, but Ivelisse could not get out of the way, and charging in is Myka Madrid, and now straight up stunner. Pinfall. And you got to think about this from the perspective of Myka Madrid. Here's somebody Monday through Friday, at least 3-hour training sessions. Somebody who's, by the way, a mom, somebody whose life is all about her 9-year-old girl, the motivation. You want to come home to your daughter. You want to show I'm a champion, both Shine and ACW Women's Champion at the end of Shine 73. This is really the biggest opportunity in the life of Myka Madrid. And Ivelisse, you see the face right there, has 0 plans of making a mistake.
Well, Ivelisse got her hands full, and again, you talk about that motivation of that beautiful little 9-year-old daughter. Myka Madrid, that's what she's trying to make a living as a top professional wrestler, and she knows winning the title here tonight, that puts food on the table.
Oh, it would be huge. The winner's purse as champion. But you see, immediately countering Ivelisse just when I thought perhaps Myka was getting some momentum. Ivelisse right back into the submission here. You got a leg scissors. You've got perhaps a sleeper here. But Ivelisse has to keep the shoulders off the mat. All the while, Myka Madrid, you heard the official, Myka is not being choked, according to the official. Myka's struggling for air, and Ivelisse struggling to keep shoulders up.
She wasn't getting choked. It's awfully close. Trust the judgment of our buddy Rodney in there, but just like that, firing back is Myka. She is dangerous.
Yeah, very impressive strikes here from the challenger. Ivelisse, though, just keeps fighting back, and as dangerous as Ivelisse can be with the strikes, you're seeing Myka Madrid can bring it to in the boots, using the momentum of the champion against her. Ivelisse perhaps in trouble. Myka's climbing to the top, and this time is it going to happen? Leg drop takes out the knees of Ivelisse.
Extremely dangerous move. That's a career-ending. Your knees are not meant to take that type of a blow, like a shotgun drop kick.
Both ladies have submission skills. That lung blower right there.
Both competitors down. The champion looks like she may be the first to her feet, but she's stunned.
And note that Ivelisse immediately rolled over to the ropes, the solace of the ropes, as the official applies the 10 count, as you predicted. Ivelisse to her feet first. I think the challenger, Madrid, trying to recover here, and perhaps playing possum. Look at this.
Yeah, she looked like she was on rubber legs straight, and the whole time she was laying out the trap, and Ivelisse stepped right into it.
Myka Madrid now coming for the champion. Beautiful with a side slam. Is this enough? No.
Not enough. Thought we were going to be looking at a new champion.
The strength on display there by Myka Madrid. And the counter stops the elbow from Ivelisse. Fisherman suplex, perhaps from a bridge. 2 count only.
So close. You can feel the anticipation in this awesome venue. This place is so killer, especially at night, man.
Yeah, again, our partners, the OCC Roadhouse, Bert's Barracuda, Harley Davidson. You can see the sign in the back there. Definitely destination worth visiting. The next time we'll be here is July the 10th for Full Impact Pro. But right now it is our main event of Shine 73. Shine Championship is on the line. And see the damage done to both competitors. Pin. Oh, how close.
It doesn't get any closer than that, Trevin. Champion can't believe it. Resorts to choking Myka, now raining down shots. Myka blocking as many of them as she can, but...
And it's that anger that comes out of Ivelisse. She's such a spitfire. It's really the proverbial Latina heat, so to speak.
And she got that short fuse, man, and when it blows, it blows. So just dangerous.
Just like this submission predicament, arms are tied up here. Myka Madrid, and think about it, you're having arms pulled out of socket. Oh, by the way, you've got weight on you, making it hard to breathe, but counter into the pin. And that's what makes these kind of submissions so effective. And now the strikes to the back, and Ivelisse is right back into it. Body scissors, perhaps.
But Ivelisse, just like that, she goes from pounding on you in a street fight to just stretching you in the middle of the ring. She can do it all.
Ivelisse is very well versed when it comes to submission wrestling, and you see Myka screaming but refusing to give up. The challenger is putting it all on the line, doing everything she can to try to get to the ropes despite really the damage that's being done. But now you got the front face lock, the body scissors. This is bad for the challenger.
It is just a matter of time.
And Ivelisse very smartly keeping shoulder up, but Myka Madrid getting to her feet.
Open my big mouth too soon, because look at the power of Myka Madrid.
Madrid muscling the champion right there into the turnbuckle, forcing the break of the hold, but Ivelisse gets out of the way. The charging bull that was Myka Madrid does not connect to Ivelisse, and what a matadora.
Hey, Myka maybe telegraphed that charge just a little bit. And Ivelisse was able to use her momentum against her.
I mean, I'm absolutely impressed the fact that Madrid has even got the beginnings of her faculties after being choked for so long. And in fact, coming to life, adrenaline could be flowing again for Myka Madrid here. But Ivelisse so fast, just catching Madrid fact, Madrid just nearly tumbled off the top.
That was extremely close to a real bad situation.
There's a reason we call it high risk. There's a lot of bad things that can happen. And a beautiful tackle there. But you notice Madrid refuses to stop.
Doesn't know the word quit. But she's in there with the best, the champ, Ivelisse.
Sure, Ivelisse. Reverse DDT, pinfall. No! And the face of Ivelisse tells the story, Ron. I thought that was it.
She can't believe it.
What is it going to take to beat Myka Madrid?
She has hit her with absolutely everything in that incredible offensive repertoire that Ivelisse has. Once again, she's really has been a master at setting traps in this match.
Kick to a very prone Myka Madrid, and now Ivelisse, she trying to code red perhaps. And you see Madrid doing everything she can to stop Ivelisse. But the clubbing blows from Ivelisse rocking the challenger.
Ivelisse in control.
Now into that submission. Twisting up Madrid, but Madrid trying to force the shoulders of Ivelisse down. Can Madrid do it? Can you imagine the pain for the challenger? Again, trying to roll Ivelisse, but Ivelisse has a shoulder up and Madrid taps it.
Mercifully. Jesus. Let her go. Come on, Ivelisse.